Mukta ma'am, you unmuted.
සිරෝෂ දැම්ම පටන් ගන්නවා පොඩ්ඩක් කට්ටියට කතා කරලා පටන් ගන්න විනාඩියක් දෙකක් තව ගිහිල්ලා.
Hi ma'am. What's your name, ma'am? How are you? We can't hear you, ma'am. Yeah. Sir, Miss Mukta केंद्र आप चाहें नहीं sir?
Ma'am, you can unmute from your side.
Yeah, she already unmuted, but not audible.
Ma'am, can you check from your side? I think your issue in your laptop. Dilshad පොඩ්ඩක් කතා කරන්න බලන්න ආව ඇහෙනවද කියලා බලන්න.
Hello, good evening everyone.
Good evening, ma'am. We can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, great.
Okay.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. How are you all?
Fine, ma'am. It's a pleasure to see you here.
Yes. Sure.
Ma'am, could you get the visa today?
Sorry.
Could you submit the
Yeah,
paper?
I have asked my this traveling agent to apply for the visa, sir. So I will get to know tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. For any issue, let me
Yeah.
know. Srivastava, we can start, then others will join.
Okay, sir.
Good evening to all joining us from different parts of the world. On behalf of everyone present, I'm delighted to welcome you all to the International Professional Development Program for Teachers, organized by the International Association for Quality Education in partnership with Vijayabhumi University, Mumbai, India. This program brings together passionate educators, researchers, and leaders from around the world to share knowledge and inspire innovation and promote quality in education. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our distinguished presenter for this session, Ms. Mukta, Principal of SAV. Ms. Mukta is a research scholar at Mumbai University with over 13 years of rich experience in school education. She has presented papers at both national and international conferences, contributing meaningful to the field of educational research. As a CPSE resource person, she has conducted numerous teacher training programs across graded CPSE schools on various general and pedagogical topics. A lifelong learner and enthusiastic language, and her love for music and dance beautifully reflects a joyful approach for education. We are truly honored to have her with us today. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Mukta as she begins her presentation. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Very good evening to all the members present here. First of all, I would like to thank Kamal Gowda sir to giving this opportunity to present myself and represent my school as well. And also, I would like to thank Taggy ma'am to continuously encouraging and making a group and giving opportunities for us to be a part of this conference, and also all the eminent members of Vijay Bhumi University as well. So once again, I thank everyone and who are the involved in this great noble program. So I will start my presentation. Before that, as we are all in this busy schedule lifestyle, so it is really becoming very difficult, to manage everything and, making our children maybe at home or maybe in a teaching word to inculcate all those good values which are very essential in our life. So today's topic is uh, life skills needed for a quality education. So in today's fast changing world, education is not just about academic excellence. It's also about empowering our learners with the skills to live meaningfully, think critically, communicate effectively, and manage challenges with confidence. Nowadays, we can see the generation, the changing lifestyle, their behavior. So it is very difficult to manage the emotions of children, especially the teenagers, the decision that they are taking, harsh decisions that they are taking, not able to cope up with the pressure, peer pressure, or the academic pressure. So here the life skills plays a very important role. As an educator, for me, education is not only for the scoring in academics. Education is also developing ourselves. So here life skills plays a very important role. It is a foundation of holistic education envisioned by the national education policy as well. It also emphasizes building competent, empathetic, and responsible citizens. Hope everyone agree for this, right? So through life skills, we nurture qualities like self-awareness, decision-making, critical thinking, and interpersonal skills, relationships. And these are very essential for personal growth and success in this 21st century. So in this today's session, I will try my best to integrate all the life skills very meaningfully so that we can practice in our everyday classroom management to develop or to give a quality education for all the learners. So I will start sharing my PPT. Hope my PPT is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the competence yeah. So if you are able to see this diagram, just I want you to ask, and I want this as a very interactive session. So just think on these questions. What do you do at work? How do you like to spend your spare time? What is something you think that you are very good at? What is something you think your colleagues don't know about you? What is one of your personal values? So just think for 1 minute and answer in the chat box. Just whatever you feel. Like, how do you think what do you think, what do you do at your work? How do you like to spend your spare time? Very rarely we educators get spare time for ourselves, right? But still, if you get what you want to do and what you yourself, think about yourself, you are good at what, and what something you think of your colleagues which you don't know about you. So, what is one of your personal values? So, if I get some answers, it will be really great. Am I able to see the chat box? Yes? Anyone can answer this question? You can answer me in the chat box. Okay. Fine. So, the main objective of this session is that have a deep understanding of need of life skills education in India, as well as in any here it is mentioned as India, but it may be in education everywhere, all over the world. To apply appropriate life skills in personal and professional settings, enable students to apply life skills in day-to-day life, weave life skills in the school curriculum. How we can weave or inculcate the life skills by conducting various activities. So first of all, what is life skill? Yes, what is life skill? So life skill is nothing but a range of psychosocial and cognitive abilities that empower individuals to make informed decisions and choices, manage their emotional well-being, and communicate effectively. Dear educators, nowadays we can see various types of behaviors in our learners. So some are able to cope up with the academic pressure or any other pressure. So it is very difficult to make an individual or a learner to balance all the sectors of whatever they are going through in their schooling. So our duty is to prepare a child not only for academics in future, but also to face the challenges that they will face in their future. So that developing such type of life skills is our duty, so that our learners can, face the challenges which comes up. So this is what, balancing all psychosocial and cognitive abilities. So are you able to see this diagram, dear educator? So give me thumbs up if you are able to see the diagram clearly. Yeah. So when you see this diagram, this image is a life skill wheel, visually representing essential life skills grouped under 6 broad categories, each with specific traits or subskills. So let us discuss briefly about each and every. You can see the pink color, the section which is focus, where concentration and goal setting, self-control, motivation. These are some life skills, where it builds, mental discipline and helps achieve success through persistent objectives. Then if you go to this red section, you can see honesty, integrity, looking after broad mind. So this, it gives the responsibility, like encourages the ethical behavior and ownership of one's actions. If you see this orange section, independence, where the different elements are leadership, initiative, organization, confidence, helpfulness. So this promotes a self-management and initiative in life of the learner. Then if you see the yellow section, which gives us the elements of empathy, like kindness, friendship, helpfulness, encouragement, where this strengthens interpersonal relationship and emotional intelligence. When you go to this green section, which is communication, the elements of communication is teamwork, flexibility, leadership, manners, collaboration. So all these elements improve teamwork, collaboration, and conflict resolution. So these are the elements wherever, if I want to, focus on the life skills of responsibility or the independency, empathy, communication. So these are the elements that we have to inculcate. Next, it comes a blue section, which is curiosity. So we have to create a curiosity in learners, like questioning, problem solving, creativity, critical thinking. Resilience. Nowadays, we can see a very low resilience in our learners. They become immediately very hyper or short-tempered, a misbehavior, or the behavior which is not accepted in that particular environment. So we have to develop the resilience in our learners. So it helps individuals. What is resilience? It helps individuals to cope up with the challenges and recover from setbacks. So which includes adaptability, optimism, patience, perseverance. So the importance of resilience is builds emotional, strengthens emotional, and also persistence in adversity. Then the last one is reflectiveness, where it encourages self-awareness and personal growth. The elements like decision-making and good judgment. So decision-making, good judgment is also very important, because though we have, we can take a support of our mentors for deciding any of the challenges which we are facing anywhere in our schooling or in your future life. But still, the cases may be somewhere where we have to take our own decisions. So that skill we have to develop in our learners. So, which even also develops the meditating and the continuous self-improvement. So overall, the life skill we can summarize that life skills are not isolated traits, but they are all interconnected. So these are all interconnected. The focus, the responsibility, the independence, empathy, communication, curiosity, resilience, reflectiveness, all these are interconnected abilities and which helps a person to think, to feel, and act effectively in various life situations. So it's a holistic way of combining emotional, cognitive, and social growth. These are the three very basic life skills. Under these three life skills, all this comes. So emotional, cognitive, and social growth. So from this wheel, we can take out some key messages that a more effective approach to a life skill first requires understanding and articulating them better. Life skills may be viewed as a range of psychosocial and cognitive abilities. It's not only, thinking skills. It is also interpersonal skills, how you behave in a society, how you behave in a particular situation. So these skills we have to develop. So also the attachment, the emotional well-being with the community as well, communication as well. So these skills enhance coping resources and personal and social competencies and individuals. Also, life skills develop the process that helps individuals grow and mature. It builds confidence in one's decision taken on the basis of adequate information and thought and discover sources of strength within and outside. Life skills are generic abilities which can be effectively integrated in educational process and can be contextual. So from these key messages, educators, overall, we can say that whatever the the education that we are giving in our school, we have to create various platforms where we can inculcate all these elements as a life skill. So next, we will go to our internalization and application of life skills. How we can apply these life skills in our school education. Dear educators, this is one figure where you have to tell me that what you can see from this figure. What is this? Anyone can unmute yourself and tell me. What is this?
One side rabbit, other side bird.
Yeah, correct. So on the right hand side, if you see it, it is looking like a rabbit, and on the left hand side, if you see, it is looking like a duck, right? So hope everyone is seeing the same thing, right? So, dear educators, why I have shown this because learners, there are different types of learners. So this is the perception where the perception difference you will see in different learners. So this can be, this illusion can be related to both the perception and the perspective. How the individual perceives himself by seeing this illusion. So it depends on each and every, the thinking skill or the brains of the individuals. So it also, you can switch between the perspective, a sign of mental flexibility. So if you see the right hand side, you are seeing the rabbit. If you see the left hand side, you are seeing as a duck. So similarly, if we relate this diagram in the education and the life skill context. This encourages the open mindedness, means you are giving the freedom for the learners to think independently, understands in multiple ways. You will get a multiple viewpoints which exist in their mind. It also promotes the critical thinking and the reflection when a learner says about the illusion, questioning what we see and believe. And also very useful is about the empathy, as it reminds us others may see things differently. So when the other individual reflects different way, the person who is hearing that creates the empathy when he listens to that the learner, because here you are accepting the views of the other person. So you can use this illusion, ask the students that what is the difference and why you are feeling that difference. Okay, so like this, you can create the critical thinking and connect the life skill like empathy, reflection, and communication. So this is what, like, whenever any situation is there, it is perceived differently by different individuals. So you have to, you know, make our learners to listen, to understand, and perceive or differently by different people, which may impact differently on a different people. So based on our experiences, it may be both personal and social, we have to respond the situations very differently. And also we need to be resilient enough to cope with the different situations. Because in a classroom, you see different individuals with a different background, right? So you have to, inculcate the resilient among the learners to to encourage or to behave or to have a good relationship with their classmates. So hope everyone know about the resilience. It is a very the word. What do you mean by resilience exactly? Resilience is described a very it's a dynamic learning process that utilizes internal mechanisms and strategies to help individuals cope with challenges or adversity. For example, you can take a very simple examples, like any child forgot to carry his tiffin box in the classroom. So we ask our students, yes,
There's two bars in the
hello,
screen.
can I
Two
continue?
bars in the screen. There are two bars in the
Sorry?
screen, black color. Two bars, two lines in the screen. We can't see the heading properly.
Ma'am, can you share again? I send the copy. I send the image to your WhatsApp. Now can you share again? Ma'am, can you check your WhatsApp message? I send the WhatsApp message with the photo. In the left side and in the bottom, there are two lines. Is there anything in the screen on that area? Can you minimize the left side also? Now can you share again, ma'am? Is there any bar in the left side and in the bottom bar? We can't hear.
Ma'am, you unmuted, ma'am. Ma'am, you unmuted. You are not audible. The boxes are increasing. The middle also.
Are you able to see this, sir?
Ma'am, is there anything in the left side? In the left side also? Any message bar or anything?
Yeah.
To minimize the message bar in the left side also. Now, ma'am, can you share? At the editing, we will remove that part. When we upload the video, we will remove that part.
Is it visible? Hello?
Yeah, ma'am. See there,
Is it
ma'am.
visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Is it?
Now
It's
okay,
visible?
Yeah, ma'am.
Now it is okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's down.
Okay. Yeah. So by seeing this diagram, you can see resilience is what? The emotional awareness, impulse control, flexibility and accurate thinking, empathy and connection, optimism and self-efficacy. So one by one we can discuss this. The first one is optimism and self-efficacy. So first of all, we have to believe in ourselves, believe that positive outcomes are possible. And self-efficacy is knowing self-awareness, your, the confidence in one's ability to manage situations and succeed. So together, these optimism and self-efficacy can foster a learner as a proactive and a positive mind, hopeful mindset, even in very tough times. So optimism and self-efficacy is one of the strategies to be a resilient. Second, and very important, is empathy and connection. So empathy and connection, ability to understand the emotions of others, where nowadays it is missing. We are, in the classroom, as educators are managing so many children, but some children are lacking behind with empathy. Nowadays, in a busy schedule, we can see the parents or both the parents are working, and all the nuclear families are there nowadays. So the empathy, that bonding, the connection is missing. Even if you think about yourself, when we were in a school and all, we learned naturally all these things. But nowadays, we have to make our learners to learn this, right? So the ability to understand others, building emotions, others' emotions, and a connection with the other, or the bonding, the relationships, all these have to be maintained. These social bonds act as a protective factors during stress or trauma. Nowadays, we have to encourage children to be in a team, to have more friends, because everyone is involved in this VUCA word, in the visualizing word, right? So they don't want to be connected. Very recent example, if I give you, I took my kids for a 2 days picnic, so that they should have that bonding with each other out of the classroom. So that was the main learning outcome which I decided. But and I allowed them to carry mobile in these 2 days visit. It was combined with the educational picnic as well as the fun and activity. But I saw where the children were carrying mobile so that they should be connected with their parents, so that parents should not worry about because the child is out for 2 days. But there I have seen that children are continuously they are with their mobiles. So they are not bothered. They don't want to, encourage that socializing skills and all. So here, children are lacking behind. So this connection should be created. The next is emotional awareness. So understanding the emotions of others, understanding the well-being of self and as well as the others is also very important. Recognizing and understanding your own emotions as well as the other emotions. So this awareness helps with self-regulation and responding constructively to emotional challenges. Now, what do you mean by impulse control? Impulse control, like the ability to stop and think on the situations before acting. So that is what impulse control. Essential for managing reactions under stress and making thoughtful decisions. So here we have to prepare our learners to control their impulses. And the last is flexibility and accurate thinking. So learners should be flexible, act according to the situation, like they should adopt a change. They should sustain in that changed environment and open for the change as well. And also accurate thinking, like they should think accurately in the realistic situations, avoid distortions as well. So these skills, all these skills, promote effective problem solving and reduce emotions. So overall, to be a resilient, we have to develop the optimism, efficacy, empathy, adversity, emotional awareness, impulse control, flexibility, and accuracy. Okay. So overall, this is the modern definition of resilience. So you can see the figure of kicking means you should kick whatever the negativity around you. So you should be resilient. You should be very tough to face the challenges whatsoever. So the child or the learner should be goal oriented. Work towards your vision. That is, in a way you can say that advancing despite adversity means despite, like, you should be very proactive. Don't wait for any situations where it can react over you, right? Then adversity, like whatever it may be, the adaptability, you should develop that adaptability over the changes in whatever it comes in your surroundings. That is, it may be both large or very everyday small challenges. So this is a figure where it looks, if you are a resilient person, means you are seeing the challenges, you are always think positively, whatever the situation may be, you should be optimistic. As well, you should be empathetic. Then you should be committed to your goals. It may be a short-term goals, it may be a long-term goals. You should focus on what you can control. And also, because you should know yourself. Self-awareness is also very important. You should know yourself. You should focus that what you can control, what emotions you can control, and act accordingly. And the last one is that who doesn't blame himself for any situation. So a resilient person is what you can see. So these qualities should be inculcated and promoted in our learners. So how we can build the resilience in our students? So educate student about resilience. How? Like build, strengthen, and promote supportive relationships. So it may be, these are the different strategies which outlines educators which can be used to help students develop resilience. So the ability to adapt. What is resilience? The ability to adapt, recover, and grow stronger after facing difficulties or challenges. So educate students about resilience, then build, strengthen, and promote supportive relationships. So here, a strong, caring relationship with teachers, with peers, with family, from the foundation of resilience. Supportive environments with teachers feel valued, they feel safe, they feel encouraged to take risks and learn from mistakes. Focus on autonomy and responsibility means which gives students age-appropriate responsibilities and decision making. Give opportunities to foster independence and decision making. When students have control over certain aspects of their learning, they gain confidence and problem-solving skills. So, where all these such strategies can be built by the educator by conducting various activities. So we will come at the end like what type of activities we can conduct to make the child resilient. Creating opportunities for personal challenge. So encourage your children to take the challenges. You can give a small challenges at the classroom level and assign the responsibility and just check that how much a child is resilient to that particular challenge, how he reacts at that particular time. It may be academic or it may be non-academic activity. So it creates, or it develops the perseverance and also the determination. And also success after struggle reinforces self-belief and adaptability. You can see the change in the faces when a child does something successfully. So he is very happy, and happiness in the classroom or happiness in the surroundings is very important to create that good environment. Okay. And the last one is focus on managing emotions, which is also very important. So teaching students emotional regulation, how you can control your emotions in particular situations, mindfulness, how to manage the stress, techniques to manage the stress, which enable them to respond calmly at difficult situations. Also, the emotional intelligence is key to stay positive and resilient during tough times. So, how to deal with the situations? You can see that the first step is to perceive the situation in a right manner and understand your feelings associated with it. Then second, use your internal mechanisms to deal with the situation directly. So for this type of, you can give some many case studies to the children where they can deal the situations, they can enact the situation and take the decisions on their own. So take your time in arriving decisions, be aware of the consequences it may have on if with any big decisions. And Also be conscious of your personal limitations before you feel emotionally depleted or get lifestyle diseases, and anticipate life changes and plan to prepare for change whenever possible. So educators, these are the steps. You can create your own steps. You can give your own steps to your children also. So these are the basic things. So accordingly, you can ask your child to act, and make them resilient in different situations. So the key messages from this session is that many life skills are required to manage a situation effectively. It is not only one. All the life skills are interconnected, as initially I told you. So a combination of life skills helps in identifying the problem and analyzing the situation. First of all, he should think critically. He should analyze the situation, and he should be able to take the decision. And he should be able to communicate as well with empathy and with many other different skills. So an effective solution calls for planning on the basis of facts collected and making informed appropriate and also appropriate choices. So empowered with all such skills, individuals are able to take decisions based on a logical process, like what to do, why to do, how to do, and when to do. So all this, we have to make our children, whenever any situations is there, they have to think on all these things, like what I should do at such type of situations, and why I should do, and how to do, and when to. Uh, can I continue, sir? Or is there a time limit? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am, you can continue. No issue. You can continue.
Okay. Yeah. Now, in this session, we will see how we can blend all these life skills in our learners. The purpose and goal of education has generally restricted to academic achievement of scores and grades. But we need to know which competencies are truly relevant for children to succeed in the 21st century. So now, as we are in the 21st century, even WHO has given different 10 life skills, very basic 10 life skills, which has to be, inculcated in our learners. So it is, the education is truly not only the academic achievement or scoring grades, but it is also be competent in this 21st century world, right? So you can see this. Very basic life skills. In cognitive, we should develop critical thinking, lateral thinking, problem solving, and systems thinking. Nowadays, design thinking also. And emotional is one of the competent. So educators, this is a 21st century life skills framework, which is given by the new education policy. Okay. Emotional, like empathy, that is understanding the feelings of your own and others. Adaptability, that is accepting the situations in your surroundings and act accordingly. Self-awareness is also very important. First of all, we should know our strengths and weaknesses, and we have to work accordingly, right? And as well as resilience. So I gave you n number of, I'm explained you n number of things about the resilience, how we can develop the resilience ourselves as well as to the learners. And one more skill is we require creativity, which is, we have to develop, that is innovation, the originality, and curiosity A child should be curious to learn, curious to do the things. His own ideation and the visualizing the things in different ways, thinking out of the box. Okay, this is one of the skill. Leadership, even we have to inculcate the leadership skill or the qualities, like how a child is behaving, how in the team or leading the team, how a child is organizing his own task, how he behaves in his own team and come to the solution at the end. Entrepreneurship nowadays, in each and every country, they want new entrepreneurs, creative entrepreneurs, so that they can, this entrepreneurship also links to the economical development of each and every nation. Excellence in their own field and also influence without authority. So you have to influence, you have to be a role models without any, putting pressure or authorization. Collaboration is also very important, where the children should learn to work collaboratively. They should, ready to negotiate or accept the decisions, give the decisions, ready to negotiate with other parties or themselves in the group. They should be able to, manage the conflicts around them as a team, or and also collaboration in all different sectors, across culture sensitivity, and also the communication, which is very important. One more 21st century skill is social and civic engagement. So at the end, a child or the learner, he should understand his role in the in his citizen, in his nation, like a very good citizenship, environment, sustainability. All over the world, the nations are working towards this. That is sustainable development and environmental sustainability. Even child should know in his each and every act, he should think about the environment and sustainability very seriously. And also health and wellness. So as nowadays, the health, because of the lifestyle and all, the health is becoming a very, negligible. Everyone is neglecting their health, their wellness around themselves. So even that should be promoted. And as last thing is that gender harmony and equity. So equitization everywhere in all the sectors, and gender harmony. We should respect the genders in any areas. So overall, we can say that, in short, a 21st century skill framework equips learner with intellectual, emotional, and social strengths to thrive in school, work, and life. So overall, all these skills are very important. So the pathway to achieve the goals of education, these are the skills where it is a pathway to achieve goals of education. Then second, these skills acts as a bridge connecting literacy with education. Third, helps children to have more control to improve their lives by impacting their choices and behavior. And fourth, enables children to apply theoretical concepts learned in school to real life situations. So we have to connect our curriculum to the real life situations where a children can be competent in the in the world when they step up outside with their graduation. So they should be competent by inculcating all these skills. Really, if they inculcate, it will be really helpful, and they will be a successful person in their life. Now, which are the areas of an individual where a life skill can make a difference? The first one is academic achievement. The second one is workforce readiness. And the third one is personal growth and satisfaction. So, life skills are very important when we are doing our schooling, our graduation. So, if you implement or if you take all these life skills into, so you will definitely be a very successful or very good, in academics as well. So, you will achieve whatever the goal you have decided. So these life skills are not only limited to the academic achievement, it is also helpful in our workforce readiness, because once learners go out of their, means on the field, when really they are on the field, so they can implement these life skills because they should be ready to face the challenges holistically. And also these life skills helps personal growth and satisfaction. Now unemployability is a big problem everywhere. Now why? So we have to think. Recently, not recently, 2-3 months back, I visited this IIT campus, in Powai, in Mumbai, where there in a session, in an interaction with the heads, we came to know that they are, the person who are coming there after graduate, no, postgraduate in their, fields, still they are not, developed the skill to be on that particular place. So this is the big problem. Why? Because if we go into the depth of the root of the education, so we are lacking behind all these 21st century skills. So we have to focus more on these 21st century skills. So more than 50 lakh students graduate per year, but very few are fit to be employed. So more than 50% graduates, they are lacking behind the employability skills. Why? Because ultimately they are lacking behind the life skills needed, much more needed in this 21st century. So which are the essential life skills? For example, essential abilities someone needs for everyday life. So example, how to dress, how to tie shoelace, how to brush teeth. These are very basic. So nowadays, children who are big enough are not able to dress themselves properly. They are not able to complete the task on their own. Okay, so many life skills are there, like the home course, or else the decisions that can be taken, the smartness that should be there actually. So all these are lacking behind. Now, if we come to the career skills, what is the career skills? Abilities to keep someone successful at work. Like it may be a professionalism, it may be a networking in that in their departments, and also it may be a time management. Then soft skills, universal abilities that help to be successful in the career. So here communication, again the time management and creativity. So these are very important. Employability skills, here abilities to find, apply to interview for and secure a job. So these skills are again very important. So they should be able to face the interviews. They should be able to find a job which is suitable for them. They should be able to write a resume on their own. They should be able to complete an interview task and networking. So top employability skills which employers look for. So these are the top skills where the employers look for. So first of all, the teamwork, how they manage the risk or the challenge, that is risk management, effective communication, which is very important, negotiating and influencing, creativity and innovation, positive attitude in their particular, creating the positive attitude, taking initiative, self-motivated, organizing and planning, decision making, problem qualities, financial literacy. Nowadays, even curriculum, we are introducing this financial literacy so that they should know, because they should know how to manage their own bank accounts and everything. So in CBSE, already we are, as a skill subject, we are using this financial literacy from 6th standard onwards, and also ability to learn and adapt. So from this session, the key messages: life skills as a concept is broad and multifaceted. Life skills education therefore includes a wide range of goals, content, and approaches. It is not only a single or two or three. So you have to combine all these things. Research shows that students who develop social emotional skills and academic mindsets are better equipped to succeed in school and are able to transform theoretical concepts to real life situations. So that's the reason nowadays even we are encouraged from our boards to give case based studies, discussions, many things where they can implement whatever they have learned in the real life situations. Life skill encompass a wide ranging and often unstructured set of skills and attitudes. That all these skills in curriculum is very essential to make our the education or the achievement of education as a learning outcome, whatever the learning outcome we want to. So we have to integrate or weave all these life skills very holistically. Now, last part, I'll come to the last part, that how we can develop all these life skills in our classroom, that is nurturing the life skills. So you can nurture the inquiry or inquisitiveness. You can emphasize the power of effort or the team building. You can create an environment for constructive feedback of any situations. So this is how you can nurture life skills, and always mentor your students. Always encourage your learners, whatever they use in the daily objects is very innovative, is not wasted, is assorted in an innovative ways. Always encourage them or give a teamwork. Make a team and encourage them to work as a team. So, like as a school, whole school approach should be that it may integrate such type of approach in the school, within the school, as well as out of the school. Like the whole school approach, whole school should practice such type of approach or to nurture life skills. And these may be formal or informal. Life skill education enables children to make responsible choices in life, because if we make them practice if we create such type of environment, it will definitely feel them empowered positively, always positively, and it will impact one or the other in the similar manner. So education is a prime importance for children, but if it is not designed to foster character and man making, it can be a disaster. So if we won't develop our curriculum to foster the character, a complete human being, then it will be a disaster. So academics help in creating an efficient professional, but not a fine human being. It is in this area that life skills education becomes vital. So nowadays, many schools are taking up a separate subject, life skill as a separate subject in their curriculum. So it may become a mandatory future upcoming curriculum. So true and complete education comprises of both information that can facilitate transformation, in other words, knowledge and its application in real life. So there are some strategies where these are the intervention models where you can implement or place appropriately in your curriculum. Out of school programs like informal out of school programs, school linked out of school programs, where you can take your learners, visit any, schools, schools where they are not getting the infrastructure properly. So just make them to interact with them and try to help out. So where even our children understand the emotions about the others and they will link, okay? And in school programs, you can set a curriculum of your own and integrated in your school approach. So you can, connect, or you can plan the program to inculcate the life skills. It may be out of the school, it may be inside the school. So the life skill program can be effectively provided to students by all these teachers, peer educators, school counselors, parents, means overall all the stakeholders of the education. So it should be resourceful and competent enough to guide and counsel students effectively, and it should have adequate knowledge about the needs of the young students. You should be warm, caring, supportive, enthusiastic, and play a positive role models for your students. So life skill education promotion by school. So you can create in your school. The first is creating a friendly, supportive, and structured learning environment. So you can take a number of activities combinedly involving the community. So where they learn different type of life skills collaboratively. They build their bonding with their team. Cater to the needs of all the students. So first cater, whatever is required, the requirements are different. So educators should cater to the needs of all the students. Promoting mutual respect and individual empowerment, which is again very important. We should make, to realize the respect, giving respect to others, as well as taking respect from others. Encourage collaboration among teachers, disciplines, and students. Adopt participatory and interactive teaching learning methods. So, in each and every lesson plan, try to mention one of the life skill, okay, in your teaching learning methods. So, and also strengthening community action by involving parents and outside agencies in school. So it may be agency from different sectors, health sector, or some government sectors, whatever. So involve those agencies so that they can promote, or they can, give knowledge about their own fields. So targeting life skills. Basically, life skills, it targets to our heart, that is emotions, hands, that is developing the skills, and as well as the giving, health, that is your health and the health of others, that is well-being. It is also important. Head, that is thinking skills, managing the situations, that is also the cognitive skills, and heart is relating to your caring, empathy, and everything. So you can see the figure where you can see. So head, as I said that thinking and managing. So thinking, all these parameters are there, like creative thinking, critical thinking, problem solving, decision making, learning to learn. So just check with the by giving different case studies, and you can analyze all these skills from the learner. A child is able to is creative, or is able to think very critically, is able to solve the problem on his own, able to decide or take the decisions appropriately, and learning to learn. Managing, that is resiliency, that is a strong hold on your own emotions, on your feelings, keeping records, wise use of resources, planning, organizing, and goal setting. All this comes under head, that is thinking and managing. Second is heart, where it relates to communication, cooperation, social skills, conflict resolution, accepting differences. And also it comes when it comes to the heart, caring is also very important. That is concern for others, understanding the emotions of others, empathy, sharing, nurturing relationships. When it comes to hands, we should teach of giving. That is, whatever you are gaining, you should little bit share with your community. It is community service. Then leadership, responsible citizenship, contributions to group effort, and working, that is working together, teamwork, self-motivation, and marketable skills. Health, when it comes to health, living a healthy lifestyle, which is again very important, because first and foremost comes as that is health and wellness. Then stress management, disease prevention, personal safety, and health well-being is self-esteem, self-responsibility, character, managing feelings, and self-discipline. So the key message from this session is that the curriculum should be integrated approach which blends all this academic knowledge easily with life skills. It helps children to practically apply knowledge and develop abilities necessary for real life situations. Integration can be established through different age appropriate activities like role play, songs, debate, discussions, storytelling, etc. Correlation with the heart of curriculum integrated approach, which is blending the subjects, topics, and social concerns. So you can inculcate life skills in each and every subject. So one quote, that is, we are guilty of many errors and many faults, but our worst crime is abandoning the children, neglecting the foundation of life. Many of the things we need can wait. The children cannot. Right now is the time. His bones are being formed, his blood is being made, and his senses are being developed to him. We cannot answer tomorrow. His name is today. So, dear educators, my only request is that don't wait for or you should give the priority for such type of creating environment where a positive environment, resilient environment, because now the children in your hands, they are very small. So as they are growing, so we are molding. So it is our duty to mold them, in such a way so that in future they will be a good human being and a good citizen of their nation. So outcomes of this life skill program can be measured. So how you can measure? Now, though I'm teaching the life skills to our children, how you will measure? So measurement of immediate, that is term outcomes, measurement of short-term outcomes, and measurement of long-term adult outcomes. So different tools can be used. So life skills can be measured, the term outcomes immediately, short terms, and measurement of long terms. So whatever, maybe you are having, you have a connection with your old students. So if they are still connected with you, then really you have, given them a very good life skill, because now, that is what we can say the long-term adulthood life outcomes. Means whatever we are, sowing the seed in our hand. So definitely we should see them growing a flourished, in future, a flourished tree or a plant in future. So all children deserve to live in worlds that enable them to flourish. So here I end my presentation. So hope a little bit you gain the knowledge about the life skill, and hopefully that you will implement in your classrooms to and give a as the session is on quality education. So definitely in your each lesson plans, I request you to think different combination of life skills, and start implementing in your classrooms, because here is the we are nurturing our students where they will flourish in future. It is in your hands, educators. So thank you so much. If anybody is having any doubt, they can ask.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Mrs. Mukthar, ma'am, for your valuable session. Even though there are network problems, most of the teachers have joined for your valuable session. Actually, it's very, very important. Before moving to the introduction session, I would like to invite Dr. Rashmi Tyagi, ma'am, to speak a few words to the audience. Dr. Rashmi Tyagi, ma'am, am I audible to you? Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Welcome, ma'am. Dr. Rashmi Tyagi, ma'am, please.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Dr. Rashmi Tyagi, ma'am.
Yeah, and it was such a good, everything what she talked about the life skills. And everybody knows that life skills are very important for our curriculum today, like 2025. And I'm really very much impressed that Mukta ma'am, she has included everything which is surrounded around the life skills. That is one thing. And second thing, we should integrate the life skills with our classroom teaching. Because what is important? Life management is important. And life skills are nothing but the life management skills. That how the students, apart from getting knowledge from the books and passing the exams, he is going to handle his life, his social life, personal life, then emotional, quotient. So these things are very important. One student can be very good, getting the marks. But when you ask him to go to the stage and talk to the people, then he gets nervous. So that is not good. And then madam has talked about other life skills also, empathy. Right, Mukta ma'am? So
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
yeah, empathy is also very important life skill. We can have sympathy with the people that, okay, this has happened with him and we are very sad. But when you feel that you go into the shoes of a person who is having the problem, then you can
Correct.
help him better. So she has talked about resilience is important, during pandemic, so much has happened, and even the schools were closed and so many sad news. We people were, getting so much was happening, that time. So then you have to come back to the normal. That is the resilience. Whatever happens with you in your lifetime, at that particular time. But if the teachers have taught the students that how to come back to the normalcy, that is very important, because everywhere, the problems are arising. Then she talked about the problem solving. So the problems are arising in our homes, in our schools, in our workplace, and in a marketplace also. So how to solve the problem? Not to get nervous, not to fight, but to think. So thinking skills are also life skills. So what is that thinking Madam has told? If I ask you question, then how will you answer me? Yes, my dear teachers. Thinking skills are very important, they are the life skills, because mostly people are thinking. So creative thinking is very important. Okay. And then critical thinking. Critical thinking is even more important at certain times. When you are facing a problem, then you have to think that how we can correct it. Suppose you are, just lost somewhere. Then what will you do? So you have to think. So that is a critical thinking, critical situation in your life. So you are going to think in many ways, right? That, okay, I'm lost here. Shall I give a message to someone? Or if I can find out the directions, if I can find out that if the animals are somewhere, or somebody is residing here, is there any hut, is there any house? So this kind of thinking is called critical thinking. So that way you can solve the problem. So Madam has done a great job with you. Now I want you to ask questions, and then I will also ask questions from you. Mukta ma'am?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you ready for their questions? We are ready for the questions. Yes? Please, I will not name anyone. We know each other, all of us, and we are coming to Sri Lanka now. We'll meet everyone. So please. Then I will tell you a story. If I can upload it, I'll tell you a very good story. So in the meantime, you ask the questions. Just give me some time. I'm trying to upload it. And Madam, you just ask them to, ask questions. That how to handle the students, how to teach them the life skills, in what way we can teach them life skills, how we can integrate the life skills with our everyday
Yeah,
teaching.
even they can describe any of their own examples that they have done in their classrooms. Teacher can just share their, ideas, how they did or how they want to.
ये मैंने बोल दिया, तुम लगा दो. Can you see this on the screen? The resilience of the coffee beans, which I am
Yes.
trying to show you. Hello? Can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
see?
Yes.
Okay. You can see and you can
Yeah,
listen,
you can.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
To make it.
So audio is not audible, ma'am.
The eggs out and place them in a bowl. Then she ladled the coffee out, placed in a bowl. Turning to her daughter, she asked, "Tell me, what do you see?" "Carrots, eggs, and coffee," the young woman replied. The mother brought her closer and asked her to feel the carrots. She did and noted that they were soft. वापस वही ले आ. I will talk now. I will talk.
Our
Yes.
next amazing guest is a fabulous mix of intellect, candor, and
Just a minute, just a minute.
I was against Aadhaar being
Just a
utilized.
minute, just a minute.
What sets
We are
them
going to, yes, mute it, and then I will talk to you. Okay. Could you see the story of resilience of coffee beans? Hello? Hello?
Dr. Ashmi ma'am, we saw the video, but we couldn't hear anything, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So everybody has seen, right? So I will again, tell you that there were three things boiling: the carrot, the egg, and the coffee. So which you like to become? Tell me. What you will like to become? And you,
Dr. Ashmi ma'am, I would like to
yeah.
become a
Hello,
carrot.
I'm not able to listen to you properly. I'm also not able to listen to you properly. Hello?
Dr. Ashmi ma'am,
Yeah.
am I audible?
Huh,
I
now,
would like to be a carrot ma'am.
okay, you want to be a carrot. Why you want to be a carrot?
Yes.
Tell me. Yeah. Okay. The
When it
story
boils,
was,
it becomes soft. So I would like to be a soft
okay, okay,
person.
okay. Right. You can give any answer, but then I will tell you what you should become. And who will like to become an egg that after so many problems in life, you become, strong and hard and not smiling to anybody and being very practical. Like she said that she'll become soft, she'll be nice to everybody. Okay. And what about egg? Who will like to become an egg after an adversity? 14 of you are there. You can raise hands and you can write also. Mukta ma'am, see what are they writing?
Yeah, I'm seeing, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
They want to be an egg.
Dr. Ashmi ma'am.
So egg, then
Yeah.
carrot.
Okay. But then what is the best? The coffee beans. See, the boiled water has acted upon the carrots, making them very soft, and the egg became very hard. But the coffee beans, they have given the, such a good smell everywhere, right? Do you like the smell of coffee? When you are preparing it, you are boiling, you love the, the effervescence and the smell of the coffee, right? And when you drink it, how do you feel? You feel so good. So coffee beans with the boiling water has transformed themselves into something great, giving, good smell, good taste. So the mother told the girl that you should be like coffee beans. Whatever, problems come to your life, you don't give up, but you learn to live in a better way. Like become like a coffee, after boiling, it has become like that. But the carrot has become very soft and the egg has become very hard. So these are the life skills. From this story, you can tell them the life skills that with, your behavior and the experiences of life, you should know how to react to them. But still, you should be one, you should be a very good social person, being friendly to everybody, helping everybody, and a good person with good emotional quotient, that if the problems are helping in your life, you are not giving up like, these carrots. Don't give up like carrots. You can be strong, and don't be that strong else also that you are not talking. So you have to teach your children by different methods that storytelling. Like I have tried to teach you, just tell you what are life skills through the stories. So you can tell your students stories in the class, and then you can have some discussions in your class where the children will open up and talk about, like I have collected you and I have asked you so many questions. So that way the understanding will take place. Then you can brainstorm also. Brainstorming means you are asking the questions in the class, like I was asking you, what will happen if this happens, that happens. So that way you will learn that how to react in a particular situation. And then, dramas in the class, role plays, that the story which I have showed you, you can ask your students to just present this story in the form of a drama. So that way the students will learn. So today, because already so much time we have spent, so we'll meet tomorrow. And I just want to know if you people have got a good idea of life skills. And you can say something about it. Now Dilshad is there.
Dr. Rashminan, thank you very much. I was so impressed from the story. What you are trying to teach, actually, it's very meaningful. At the end only, I understood what the life skill you are trying to say from the story. Dr. Rashmi, ma'am, very thankful to you for having a very interesting story for us. And also, Mrs. Mukta, ma'am, thank you so much for having a very valuable session about resilience and life skills and everything. It's very sad. I could not open the camera. Thank you. However, very valuable and very important session today, ma'am. Thank you so much. Please write in the chat box from you. Thank you so much, ma'am. And teachers. Okay, ma'am, let's wrap up our meeting. Thank you so much once again for Mrs. Mukta, ma'am, and Dr. Rashmi, ma'am. Have a nice day and good night.
Thank you.